Okay, cool. So yeah, here is video number 2. Um, that light up behind me is not annoying, but anyway. So this is the initial Jet Labs product offering in a product suite called JetDraw. And so what this is essentially the problem space. Um, so this is really very much dedicated to or designed for engineering teams, most specifically in software environments initially. But it can be really anybody who's doing non-specialized, meaning not resistors and transistors and capacitor diagrams, but circles, squares, rectangles, arrows, that kind of thing. What we do a lot in software, we spend a lot of time drawing this on the board. And so this is kind of a canonical one of a function. So this is a diagram of a function mapping A to B. And so what we want to do, the nice thing is, software engineers are very sort of noble and diligent people. They mean well. They always mean well. What happens is in any software organization, as time goes on, you have file servers that fill up with pictures that look just like this. There's hundreds of them. They're not dated. They have no notes. There's no spoken audio. It's just a picture of what happened at a meeting. It might be named after that meeting, but most of the time, not even that. But even still, there's zero context. You would have to go back in your calendar and find out what et cetera, et cetera. In this form right here, it is of its most minimal value potential, right? It is meeting an absolute bare minimum. It can serve as a reminder, and that's about it. That's not really good enough. We can do better. So how much better would it be if we could basically take that and have it produce this? That's JetDraw. That's JetLab's initial enterprise product offering. To be able to essentially take a picture with your phone initially. So our first version is with a phone. You take a picture and you connect your JetDraw account with any kind of diagrammatic endpoint. So in this case, you would configure your JetLabs AI JetDraw installation setup to connect you to your Lucid Charts endpoint. Okay, and so that then immediately renders this. It's usable. It can be shared with the members of the team. We can extend it, we can color it, we can do whatever we want to do, right? So boom, bam, and you can share it, and everyone sees the updates are tracked, etc. So, and that gives a lot more context. It's now effectively a working diagram. What you drew collaboratively with your teammates is now a living artifact of your project for however long you want to use it for. But it's now an active part of your project, not a passive part. So how do we do that? Okay, so the technology behind this application is called contour detection. And what it simply does is it's basically looking at pixel differentials, so the coloration, and it's adding them up. And it's doing essentially when it sees a high degree of contrast, so it's looking at pixel by pixel, and it's drawing a line wherever it sees that. It's not really very complicated, actually. It takes some graphics. You need to be able to process these images. This is why, we have it's for two reasons, really. So we have a custom app on your phone. You don't take pictures. Although that's an idea, actually, you might want to be able to upload old photos of old diagrams and have them re-diagrammed, essentially, jet diagrammed. But for now, the way it works is you have an app on your phone. You don't take a picture through your camera mechanism. You have an app. It takes the picture, sends it off to our servers, and then we begin processing it. It then basically performs a geometric analysis, produces a list of the geometric artifacts in your diagram, and then it goes through a rendering process. So this is a technical video. This is not an application demonstration. So our goal in this video is to identify the technologies and then walk through how each one works. At kind of a moderate high level, but we'll get into like some math and some code. So those are basically two pieces. Contour finding, and then extracting into geometric artifacts, producing a geometric list, and then that is just simply directly rendered using the APIs of whatever platform is. So let's get into it. This is fun stuff.